Latest edition of Analysys Mason Video Digest. Today we're going to look into IoT services and the opportunities for operators. I'm joined by Tom Rebbeck. Tom leads our enterprise research practice, which includes a realm of research on IoT and M2M services. So Tom, I suppose the big question is, how big is the opportunity, or how large is the opportunity for IoT for operators?
Thanks, David. So I'm going to give you three numbers to understand the opportunity for operators. Firstly, 200 billion. So if you look at the opportunity for IoT that's enabled by mobile operators, so including connectivity, hardware installation, application security, and so on, that's about 200 billion. Now of that, connectivity is around 30 billion. So these are numbers for 2025 in our forecast. So connectivity, about 30 billion, so that's the second number. Now to put that 30 billion in some context, our forecast for the overall mobile market, the overall mobile connectivity market in 2025 is about 800 billion. So connectivity for IoT is worth about 3% of the mobile market in 2025. So it's not nothing, but it's still a fairly small number.
Right. So why is it so low? That's another question. Why is it so low?
So we hear lots of big numbers, big forecasts for IoT. Number bandied around a lot is the 50 billion devices. What I think we have to keep in mind is most of those 50 billion devices won't generate any incremental revenue for operators. There's only a small share of those devices that will be directly connected to a telecoms network, and those that are will generate relatively low connectivity revenues per device. If you think of a typical IoT device, a typical sensor, maybe a smart meter, it's only sending a small number of messages. Those messages are fairly small, so the connectivity per device is very low.
Okay. So what's the role that an operator can play in this great big space called IoT?
So we've broken that down into 4 different categories of role that operators can play. And I think the big message out of those 4 different roles is that it's not just connectivity or end-to-end solutions, but there are some intermediate solutions as well. Especially as the IoT value chain evolves, develops, matures, we'll see that the breaking down of that value chain in different elements, different activities emerging. So I mentioned 4 roles. The first role is obviously connectivity. It's the basic role for the telecoms operator. It's hard to imagine them being involved in IoT unless they provide connectivity, which is why we see lots of activity right now around low power wide area networks, things like narrowband IoT, LTE, and so on. That's the first role. The second role builds on that and is providing what we call a horizontal platform, a horizontal layer of capabilities. So it could be security, or hosting, or application enablement, even devices. And we see a number of operators doing that. So some of the big operators like AT&T, Verizon doing that internally, some other operators using platforms such as ThingWorks. So that's the second role. The third role is similar to the second role, but specifically focusing on a vertical market. So we see this, a good example of this is what Deutsche Telekom is doing in healthcare. So in healthcare, it's got a healthcare platform, and it's obviously providing the connectivity, it's providing the SIMs, it's providing some of the logistics and distribution for the hardware, and some of the applications, some of the tools to enable the applications, some of the analytics. They're not providing the full end-to-end service. It's not Deutsche Telekom branded. They're not employing doctors. They're just providing the vertical market platform. So that's the third one. And then the fourth one is the office that they're providing end-to-end solutions. So it is branded by the operator, that the operator is doing everything. So big example there would be what Verizon's doing in fleet management in the US. It's spent $3 billion buying a bunch of fleet management companies, and it's essentially there's a division of Verizon now which is doing fleet management. So there's the 4 different roles.
So of those 4, what's the best bet then, or what's the best for an operator?
So, like all these things, it depends on who the operator is, what ambition they have, what resources they have. Probably what we're seeing the operators doing is not focusing on one of those, but doing a combination. So I mentioned Verizon. Verizon is providing end-to-end solutions, it's providing a horizontal platform, and obviously it's providing just connectivity. So I think if you look at the other operators, they won't have the capabilities, the ability to invest that Verizon does. So it's about picking a mix of those different approaches. One other thing I think was when you're looking at that final approach, that end-to-end approach, there's only ever going to be 2 or 3 markets that the operator can really be active in. So it's about picking maybe 1 or 2 areas to be active in from end to end and providing enabling solutions for the other markets.
Very good. Okay. Well, thank you, Tom. Great perspectives on IoT and what the challenge or the opportunity is for an operator. I'm David Harding. Thank you very much for watching today, and we look forward to seeing you next time.